Imagine I'll give you a notebook with 50,000 customer records. Now I'll ask you a few questions. Which customers spend the most money? How many customers are from Delhi or any other place? Or which product generated the highest sales? Could you answer these questions manually? Probably not. Now imagine the same information stored in a spreadsheet. You can find all these answers in seconds. That's why spreadsheets have been one of the most powerful tools in data analysis for decades. And in today's video, we'll understand what a spreadsheet is and why every data analyst must learn. So welcome back to the complete data analytics course. In the previous lecture, we have learned the types of data analysis and how we perform or apply on a case study, right? And how data pre-processing works. Now it's time to start working with the actual data. The first tool every aspiring data analyst should learn is the spreadsheet. And even today, companies around the world use spreadsheets every single day for storing, cleaning, analyzing, and reporting data. So what exactly a spreadsheet is? It is a digital document that organizes data into rows and columns, referred to as structured data. Think of it like a smart notebook. Instead of writing the information on paper, we store it in cells. And each cell contains text, numbers, dates, formula, even calculations. Imagine you are managing a retail store data. You might have to store the data such as customer ID, name, product, quantity, price, sales. Each row represents one transaction. As more transactions occur, the spreadsheet grows and making it easy to store thousands of records in one place, right? So now the point is how we create that. So if we go to the Google and type their spreadsheets, you'll get the first link, right, where you can, this is one of the application of spreadsheet that we are talking about, Google Sheets, right? So we'll click on that. As you can already see, this is linked to my account, right? So this is a spreadsheet which is available to us. This is where the name of the spreadsheet is referred. So let's suppose I want to store the retail data. So I'll give the name accordingly, right? And you see here, this is a single sheet, worksheet 1, right? Or we call it as a worksheet sheets, right? I'll click on plus and I can generate more sheets over there, right? Okay, we can have more sheets in that also, right? And here you see we have rows, right? And we have columns also which are there. Yes, we can add or rows and columns here accordingly, right? And the intersection of a single row and a column called as cell, and you have the name of the cell mentioned here referred to as A1. Similarly, this is B1, C1. Similarly, this is A2, B2, C2, D2 and so on, right? So here we store the data in the cells, right? Okay, for example, I was just mentioning we want to store the retail data, so we'll store it, we'll create columns here, right? Such a way that customer ID, customer name, okay, and the age, right? Okay, let's suppose, okay, address that we need to store, right? Okay, the sales, that we just an example like how we do that, okay. And here for example I have customer ID 101, customer name is Prabjot, right? Age is 32, right? Now address, let's suppose I'll mention some city name here, okay. Let's suppose I'll mention the correct city, okay, that's fine. And let's suppose we have done a sale of this, right? Okay, after selling a product, so on, right? Okay, so we can mention anything. So this is a single transaction that we mention here, right? Okay, so that's how we store the data in a spreadsheet, right? Okay, in the upcoming lectures we'll talk more about this in detail, right? That the basics of this functionality, functions, formulas that we have to use, right? And how other things we can apply here, okay. So moving next, yes, data analysts use spreadsheets, right? Okay. Yes, there are programming languages like Python databases there, but they are easy to learn. They allow analysts to quickly organize data, perform calculation, identify errors, summarize information, and create visual reports. For small and medium-sized data sets, spreadsheets are often the fastest way to begin an analysis. And many business teams in sales, finance, marketing, HR, operations still rely heavily on spreadsheets in their daily work. That's why Excel remain one of the most requested skills in data analytics job description, right? There are several other spreadsheet applications available today. Most popular one is Microsoft Excel, and another widely used that we are using here is Google Sheet, right? Which allow multiple people to work on the same file online, and other alternatives are there also, like LibreOffice we have, and although their interface may differ slightly, but the core concepts are almost identical. So once you learn one spreadsheet application, switching to another become quite easy, right? Okay, so that's it from my side for today's session. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe and share, right? And I'll see you in the next lecture with the basics of with the basics of spreadsheet that we are going to cover, right? Okay, thank you, and follow my index site for more videos.